Hallo meine Freunde, willkommen zurück zu 3 Minutes to Midnight. Udi! Letzte Folge sind wir hier stehen geblieben, haben noch mit allen gesprochen.
It is quite obvious that they are out of business. But some people need signs for everything.
Ja, und es ist ja schön, dass er einfach das Fenster zugemauert hat. Wie schnell das gegangen ist. Na, wir sind ja... Jetzt können wir hier noch mit dem Ding sprechen, ne? Ah.
Oh man, this is gonna be awesome! Hell yeah, it is! What do you think?
I don't know. It's missing something.
Oh, I know!
Nice! That's perfect! Betty.
Not now, I think it's still missing something. Ooh, I know! What if she was breathing fire?
Hey, Betty, you might want to quit it with the artistic expression.
I can't quit now! I just realized she needs a sombrero! Spanish is a beautiful language. That is why I have decided to make this giant hat my running mate.
Mary Elizabeth Anderson! Should I even bother to ask why you are doing this?
Because I didn't expect to get caught, duh.
Quiet.
Duh.
Why is it that whenever anything goes wrong around here, it's always because of you two?
Hey, it's never my idea.
That is quite enough. Both of you go home immediately. And you should be thankful I am not reporting you to Amos for defacement of public property.
You wouldn't do that to your own daughter.
Oh my god, you idiot. Yes, she would. Let's get the hell out of here before she changes her mind.
Schön.
You maniac. You blew it up. Damn you. God damn you to hell, offspring.
You want anything, Miss Mayor? 'Cause if you do, save it for tomorrow. It's time for my beauty sleep. Good night, Miss Mayor.
Corporal Zinn, I have a mission for you.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
There is a criminal lurking in the church. You must apprehend him.
He a commie?
What?
Is he a commie?
No.
Hey, I'm on watch for commies, Miss Mayor. Anything else? Deal with your own self. Now I'm going back to sleep if you don't mind.
I mind very much.
Tough luck. Good night.
Er hat einfach ja gesagt. Ah.
Go away. Just let me sleep. Bang, bang. 5 more minutes.
I feel disturbing him again will have a harmful effect on my health. Would you please stop bothering him and move on? I feel disturbing him again will have a...
Kikeriki.
Clack-a-doodle-oo?
Quack, quack, quack!
Oui, oui, le clock?
Quack! Quack, quack, quack!
Bang, 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 bang.
It's the Sandman. Bring me a
Mr.
dream.
Shotgun, bring me a dream.
Cause you're the
Bang,
cutest,
bang, bang, bang.
coolest thing that I ever seen.
Hong Kong?
Quack? Quack?
I feel my brain cells suffocating after this exchange. You must be proud of yourself. Cluck, cluck?
Quack, 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 quack.
Clack-a-doodle-oo.
Quack, quack, quack.
Okay.
Quack.
Die in die Luft gesprengt haben wir uns ja auch schon. Was haben wir denn jetzt alles? Wir haben ein Tonbandgerät. Wir müssen ja den... Was haben die jetzt wohl? Der eine wollte ja irgendeine Waffe haben. Ach. Ein Rhino. Dings, die Bumsti.
Like him, the reddest that I've ever seen. Stop right there, you commie scum!
Benjamin, for the last time, I am not a communist.
Stop right there, you gubernatorial scum!
Fine, I will leave you and your home alone.
Good. Now back to...
Dann schlaft er draußen, obwohl er hinten ein Haus hat. Und ich hab tatsächlich gedacht, der wohnt da irgendwo drinnen, ne? Dass da irgendwie so zum Zahlen ist, aber da
If
irgendwie
you
seine
read
Wohnung.
this, you are either a bull or a communist. Either way, get out. I already got close enough when I cut the ribbon. And I plan to keep it that way.
Flensburg Krankenhaus. Ja, genau. Na, hier kommen wir nur wieder hier hin. Kann man auch wieder mitnehmen, okay. Sollen wir noch einmal.
As mayor, you might assume I have certain abilities. But sticking my hand through solid matter is...
Ja, aber hier wäre ja zumindest, hier hätte man...
Marco, I need you to stop by the spot tonight to receive our regalino.
Earlier than we expected.
Yes, but I still want you to be careful. We have never worked with this Tucker fellow before.
It'll be fine, boss. It's just a routine pickup.
Just keep an eye out, would you? Both for the shipment and for trouble.
Trouble, huh? Like the Syndica over there?
Hello, Syndica. What brings you to my humble abode?
Greetings, Mr. Cooper. I must say, your definition of humble clearly differs from mine.
Oh, this? It's nothing special. Just a little reminder of the old country. But I am sure you did not come here to discuss architecture, did you?
I believe that is all I needed to discuss.
Buona notte, Syndica. Now come here and say goodnight to me.
But, boss,
What, not even a little smooch?
what if someone's looking?
We're alone, boo-boo, I promise.
All right.
Alter, was ist da los? Alter.
If you have business with the boss, Syndica, it'll have to wait. It's past his bedtime.
I could use someone like you in my employ, you know.
It's nice of you to say that, but I only take orders from one person, and that's not likely to change anytime soon. Now, what is this really about?
I think it is about time we discussed what a couple of mobsters are doing in my town.
Every time. People look at us, see two sharply dressed Italian gentlemen, and immediately assume we're mobbed up. It's a stereotype, and it's offensive, and as the Syndica, you should be the last person to say.
Please, spare me the theatrics, Mr. De Luca. Your story has more holes than a woodpecker's nest. But worry not. I am willing to turn a blind eye, so long as your business dealings do not cause problems for me. Are we clear?
Duly noted. I'm glad we never had this conversation. Is there anything else you don't want to talk about?
Tell me about your past.
Do I have a choice?
Not really, no.
I had a comfortable life until I became an orphan at 14. After that, I roamed the streets of Sicily with a crew of other orphans. Oh, we were always getting in trouble. Back then, my gang was rivals with another group of street kids. So, one day, 5 of them corner me, 4 grab my limbs, and then the last guy just starts punching. I really thought that was it. But then, a shadowy figure appeared. He honked so loudly that the other kids got scared and ran away.
Honked?
Yes, ma'am. A flamingo named Federico saved my life. He nursed me back to health and took me in. He even quit his job with the circus to make sure I grew up right.
That is touching. Weird, but touching.
Ja.
When did you decide to come to America?
Federico found out I had a living relative in America, my cousin Vinny. He offered me a job as kitchen staff in his restaurant, so I decided to move to Chicago with him. I rose through the ranks pretty quickly, although it may not have been in my best interests.
Why would you say that?
Some funny business was going on in the back of the shop. Turns out, Cousin Vinny was not the honorable restaurateur everyone thought he was. One day, I was peeling potatoes when I heard this big commotion in the dining area. Then, I saw my cousin being held at gunpoint by a bunch of guys in fancy suits. There was no time to think. I just jumped on them like a hungry hippo. The way I worked them over really impressed my cousin's associate, Mr. Abruzzi. Mr. Abruzzi had big plans for me in his organization, and Federico wasn't happy about that. When I accepted the position, it created a big rift between us. And before we really had the chance to patch things up, the duck wars broke out.
Tell me about the duck wars.
Ich weiß nicht,
Dio
Russian.
mio, what a tragedy. I've never seen such pointless bloodshed in all my life. It all started during the war, after Italy surrendered. The Germans didn't take that news well, especially not Blondie.
Blondie?
Just the most evil dog to walk the face of the earth. And unfortunately, Federico's ex-fiancée. Blondie ordered the Angel of Death himself to create a biological weapon capable of making flamingos extinct.
That is terrible. But look at the bright side. They could have been eaten to extinction by Dutch sailors, like the dodo.
That would have been a better, quicker, and more humane way to go. See, they used subliminal messages and ultra-violence to turn a bunch of ducks into killing machines. Federico and his friends had just gone out for a swim when those killer ducks were released into the pond.
You have my deepest sympathies, Mr. De Luca.
At least he died doing what he loved the most. Standing on one leg and eating tiny shrimp.
Ist das nicht schön?
You mentioned a man named Abruzzi. Would that be Joseph the Rampant Stallion Abruzzi?
Yeah. The work I did for him would make Federico roll in his grave. But, well, once you're in this line of work, the only way out is in a body bag. It was a dark time. I thought about ending it all, to be honest.
Why did you not?
Well, the boss happened. Our first job together changed something in me. And suddenly I had the urge to live.
Jetzt kann mit ihm mal rumknutschen.
Who will inherit your boss's many business ventures when he passes?
That's a strange question. Why are you asking me that?
I did see you playing with our charming local orphans earlier.
Are you suggesting we adopt the kids?
Food for thought.
I do know how hard that life is. And Mama would be very proud. I'll talk to Frank.
You strike me as someone who keeps an ear to the ground.
I do, yeah.
Have you heard of a Jack Riley?
Jack Riley, the ghost of Illinois. Bank robber, drug dealer, weapon smuggler. Loves to gossip, kind of dramatic. Smells like an old hooch bottle.
Yes, him.
Never heard of the guy.
Does the name Richard Harrelson sound familiar to you?
Richard Mad Dog Harrelson? Going for hire, sentenced to life in Chino, escaped due to a bureaucratic flub. Tall, well-built, with more scars and tattoos than you can count.
Yes.
No,
Never heard of him.
never heard of him. By the way, how did you find out about Harrelson?
Harrelson? I have never heard of him.
Fair enough.
By any chance, does Desert Viper ring a bell?
That depends on who's asking, why, and how much they think they know already.
Not much, actually. That is what I am trying to figure out.
Then a word to the wise. Keep your hands off the basket of apples. Snakes always strike when they're cornered. It's much better if you just let them be.
Snakes? Apples? Wait a minute. That insubordinate coffin dodger. I will be back if there is anything else I do not want to talk to you about.
Please don't hesitate not to talk to me again.
Mr. DeLuca, I am sure you agree that protecting the town's economy should be our top priority.
Couldn't agree more. The question is, why tell me this?
A nefarious subject is planning to rob our bank and...
Worry not, Syndica. Mr. Riley is aware of what he can and cannot take. Just what's in Mike's security box in the safe, and not a single penny more.
Excuse me?
Just relax. Everything he's gonna take is covered by insurance. Nobody will lose a dime, and we'll get the claim payout.
You and Mr. Cooper are devious, amoral, and will clearly stop at nothing to get what you want. I wish I could hire you both for my next administration. I shall leave you to your duties, Mr. DeLuca.
Thank you.
Quite a pet you have there.
Oh, Sparkles. I know she looks scary, but she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Ja, ja.
Well, unless
Unless...
the boss told her to. Or someone was trespassing. Or if someone called her mittens, she hates that. Or if someone...
I think I understand, thank you. On a completely unrelated note, do you happen to know why some of the dogs in town have disappeared?
Oh, excuse me, Syndica. I'm still struggling with certain English words. What is dag? Sparkles, amore mio, you see a dag around here? See? She don't know either.
I believe that answers all my questions.
Okay. Alter, jetzt glaube ich dann. Macht einen Flamingo-Move oder was? Ja gut. Sie scheint ja mehr zu wissen mit Äpfel und Schlangen als ich. Oha, da hat sie ja jetzt auch was für einen Mr. Hardys Auto.
And where would I go with it? Corona? Ha! Not in a million years.
Das sind wir sozusagen verantwortlich, dass das Auto abgeschleppt wurde, oder wie?
My goodness, Maxwell. This is far better than I thought it would be.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, huh?
Oh, Max. I'm just teasing. But really, the bar looks wonderful. You did an amazing job.
I sure did. And I did it all by myself. I don't have minions to do the heavy lifting, unlike some people.
We have been over this 100 times, Max.
Klopft dir wer?
You cannot just borrow Joseph whenever you feel like it. Besides, I am quite sure you can lift more than he can.
True. Anyway, welcome to the Kamehameha Tiki Bar and Lounge, Eliza. The best and only Polynesian drinking establishment on this side of Oahu. You ready to say aloha to a good time?
This really brings back memories of the good old days.
It really does, doesn't it? So, what brings the mayor to my humble establishment? I'm guessing the grand opening isn't the real reason you came in.
There are a lot of new faces in town lately. What do you think of our new community members?
Which new people specifically?
What is your opinion on Misters Cooper and DeLuca?
I've heard the name Marco DeLuca before. There are a lot of rumors about what he did in Chicago. He's got a mean right hook and a business partner he'd die for. Guy named Angelo Martinelli.
Martinelli, is it? I was worried about the 200 pounds of pure muscle loitering in front of Michael's.
I'm not worried about that at all.
Focus, Max. While I appreciate the fact that while he is there, Michael's business will be curtailed, I cannot help but feel this man is up to no good.
Hey, if you want to tell him to go somewhere else, tell him that muscular men on motorcycles are always welcome at the Kamehameha.
I actually wanted to ask about Ms. Hart.
Look, Eliza, you know I'm on your side, right?
What sort of question is that? Of course I do.
You do not want to be asking questions about Layla Hart. Trust me.
What is your opinion on the new school principal?
She's got big shoes to fill and no idea what's coming in September. And I know you didn't disclose the whole flammable pencil prank story.
It would be legally inadvisable for me to do so. I mean, what flammable pencil prank? You know what? I am certain I can deal with these things by myself.
Well, I'm here for you. I got your back, no matter what.
Merkt mal.
I am sure I do not even have to ask, but...
We've been through thick and thin together. I've always got your back. Besides, you're the best politician I know. You deserve to be mayor, and you have my support.
I knew I could count on you, Maxwell. Finally, someone that does not ask for something in return.
Now that you mention it, there is one thing.
No, do not dare to...
Just ribbing you. That said, maybe you could help me out. I need some live music for the bar, and I haven't had much luck. Maybe you could ask around?
Anything for a friend.
Great. The ad's over there on the pin board.
Live music? Ugh, just what this place needs.
Actually, it's exactly what this place needs. Some live music should really cheer up the clientele.
Klopft immer.
What clientele?
Exactly. But first, I need your expertise. I had Frank Cooper drop this contract for me since he has more business experience. I can't make heads or tails of this legal jargon, though. Can you look it over for me?
I suppose I could. I would not want you to be cheated, after all. Max, do you mind if I take this outside? I cannot abide that stench.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
This is quite an aggressive contract. What a mind Mr. Cooper has for paperwork. Upon signing this document, employee promises to clean employer's home and all personal effects. Hardly standard in a musician's contract. But it heartens me to think of those freeloaders being put to real work. By the Sons of Liberty, how dare you steal from me? Well, Max, the good news is that while morally bankrupt, the contract seems to be perfectly legal. The bad news...
Oh, come on! Don't tell me it was that damn eagle again!
Well, if there is nothing else you need...
Not so fast. Go ask Frank. Maybe he has another copy.
Must I?
No, you're welcome to track down that eagle and steal the contract back before she eats it.
Greetings, Max.
Welcome, my friend.
Ano ba song?
What does a lady have to do to get her hands on a fancy drink here?
She usually either has to give me money or a free drink flyer.
Luckily, I have a flyer right here.
Did you notice how incredibly detailed the design is on these? The colors, the typeface. I spent weeks just thinking about how wide I wanted the border to be. And here, look at the background color. Know why I chose that?
Max, I am sure you worked hard, but this is just an advertisement. Most of these will end up in a trash can.
Well, yours didn't.
Anyway, where is my free drink?
One round KO, coming right up.
Max, you will not believe this. Dear Dithery Lorraine is actually a heart and arms trafficker called the
Desert Viper.
You knew?
Yeah.
Så deswegen die April, also
Why?
wegen,
But
okay.
you never...
I honestly figured you already knew.
I would love to catch up with you if you have the time.
I've always got time for you, honey.
Königin Capiolas.
Queen Capiolani's dress. God, that brings me back.
That was the best caper we ever pulled off.
What a pair of troublemakers we were. Would you mind if I borrowed it for a while? I just want to try it on for old time's sake.
Yes, I mind. We agreed that whoever looked best in it could keep it, and I won fair and square.
I thought I looked great in it.
Yeah, well, amazing beats great, hun. It's staying with me.
Have you heard from Monique?
Well, not since you convinced her that I died.
In retrospect, perhaps I was a tad too enthusiastic about it. But you have to admit, it was a flawlessly executed plan.
Flawless? We had to hold a fake funeral.
But she left you alone, right? Therefore, it was a success.
Yeah, well, you forgot to tell my mom it was fake. She still hasn't forgiven you for that. Hell, she hasn't forgiven me either.
Can you tell me about your last mission again?
Berlin, 1945. We were laying low
Oh
when the
God,
order
this gets
came
worse.
in. Captain Rogers had found our target's secret hideout in the city outskirts. By the time we got there, the hideout was heavily guarded on all sides. No easy way in. Until Private Ryan got a brilliant idea. Borrow a tank and shoot ourselves right through a window. Worked like a charm. Except for good old Ryan himself. He hit the wall. God rest his soul. The guards were on us in no time. But all it took was one good look at us to make them realize it was better for their health to pretend they hadn't seen a thing. We moved through the bunker unimpeded until there was only a door between us and evil incarnate. I kicked the door down, ready to show that bastard how we do things in America. And that's when everything went foobar. Somehow, that bastard had known we were coming and welcomed us with a deafening rain of fire and bullets. I managed to samba my way through it, but the rest of my team weren't so lucky. My men, dead before they crossed the threshold, and me with only a coconut left in my inventory.
Ooh.
But I knew that all good people's hopes in this world were within that coconut. So I snuck behind him while he reloaded his guns and did what I do best. His last words were, "Was machst du mit dieser Kokosnuss?" Or that's how it could have gone. But it didn't, because he was dead when we got there. Yep, Killed himself just like the official report says.
Freust du dich schon darauf, deine erste Liste mit steuerlich absetzbaren Betriebsausgaben einzureichen?
Are you excited to file your first list of tax-deductible business expenses?
Well, excited isn't the first word that pops in my head when talking about taxes. But that 50% cut you gave me the other day? You're a lifesaver!
What the hell are you talking about?
I called you at home the other day and asked about it. Don't you remember?
I have no memory of such conversation. What did I even tell you?
It was something like, the divine Mayor Barrett grants you a 50% tax cut. Henceforth, you shall pay as little in tax as possible. So saith I, ruler of this land. And then you said, I must dash. I am having tea with Lady Bloopington and her horse. And hung up.
That was my offspring, Max, not me.
God damn it, Betty. Wait, I still get that tax break, right?
Oh, all right. But only because it is you, and only for 1 year.
Aw, thanks, Eliza. Come here so I can give you a smooch.
Ugh, I can still change my mind, you know. Do you think this venture of yours is completely sound? A Hawaiian bar in the middle of the desert?
Hey, if that guy in the park can sell tacos off a truck and be successful in just a few weeks, so can I.
The man who operates that truck is an agent I have personally hired to help bring down Michael. He goes by the name of Taquito.
Taquito. Wait, you're not talking about Taquito Vasquez, are you?
The one and only.
My Laka, that guy's a freaking legend. I can't wait to tell my friend back at the agent. Oh yeah, secret. Crap.
We should return to this some other time.
Sure thing.
Max, Jenkins has been kidnapped by a ruffian named Jack Riley.
All right. I was just thinking to myself how boring civilian life can be. I still have some C4 left over from my last mission. Let me just grab it and... What?
Perhaps you should try something a bit more subtle?
No way! I did subtle for way too long. And now I want to blow stuff up. If you want my help, we do it my way. Going once, going twice.
Fine, I will handle this myself. I shall see you another time, Max.
You're always welcome here, my friend.
Okay.
I would not even touch these with Joseph's severed hand. Max's sense of humor needs your mama's help more than I ever will.
That's not what your mama said.
Point proven.
Damn, you got me again.
Dom Perignon.
A liquor so expensive, you will be broke before it even touches your lips.
Testing.
One disguise down, 2 to go.
Ah, das ist die
That
Verkleidung.
ridiculous costume shop might actually be of use to me today.
Ah, und es hat nur funktioniert, das war jetzt Zufall, weil er
Have we
abgelenkt
not
war.
taken enough from her already? No need to take them. My custom Tool Lake Wallaby curtains are much better than these.
I dread what you'll do to the White House when you finally move in.
Wie liegt für mehr? Was?
Max said this drink was smooth, sweet, and easygoing, with a touch of exotic mystery. Now that I say it out loud, I think he was just describing himself. Enjoy the glorious aftertaste. Bottled straight from the sewers for your pleasure. Best served warm. A blend of 2 aged rums start the island evening. with hints of falernum, watermelon, and
Oh, schön
cinnamon.
beschrieben, ne?
Serve in a clamshell and drink it on your back. You will be lying down soon with a fuzzy otter feeling. The only thing that will be more smashed than your ukulele is you.
Raupentraum.
Slimy drink. Hard to swallow. A drink like those of the old days for the bravest adventurers. From organic agriculture, without animal traces.
Grog.
Contains 50% grog, 50% spirulina. And you know what is better than cider? A lot of cider. Now comes in 3XL, a hearty distillery product.
Ein böses weißer Rum.
Walk the plank and jump into a sea of flavor. If you can still read this, you clearly have not had enough. Tastes divine, burns like hell, tiki torch vodka.
Ja, dafür alles eine Beschreibung.
Careful, just one sip of this, and you will probably end up doing something crazy. Like making a point-and-click adventure or something.
Ah.
Forgot your wallet? Cannot pay for your drinks? We have you covered. Have an ultimate face punch on the house. Get drunk and practice voodoo magic without any of the side effects. Disclaimer, do not consume in ghost form.
Alter, was hat denn der da alles? Chihuahua-Ching.
They used to advertise this as feeling like a manic dog running circles in your head and yapping. But it is all bark and no bite. Only monks were permitted such
Ich sag mal
strong
irgendwas
drink.
Tau.
It was banned after the monastic conversion rate lowered the birth rate.
Hey, 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 hey.
Home-cured ham, simmered for
Ich muss das
hours
auch,
in
weißt du,
piquant
obwohl es irgendwie schon wieder
consomme,
nervig ist,
and
aber
reduced to
irgendwie
a pure essence
muss man
for
alles
superior
durchgehen.
mouthfeel. Slowly hand-blended with organic, free-range pineapple. And artisanal small-batch cheeses, topped with an heirloom tomato. Wait, is there another bottle back there? How sneaky. Romulan Prosecco? Did I not ban this drink a while ago?
Indeed you did, but only its production. Import is still fair game.
Then I should make that doubly illegal. Wait, is there another bottle back there? How sneaky. From hell's heart, I stab at thee.
Can you please just start?
Smoky, with a hint of aged cedar. Drinking this feels like getting your brain smashed with a slice of pineapple, wrapped around a large chunk of pumice. A little mix of sake, whiskey, cognac, tequila, limoncello, and anise del mico, the most international of drinks. Max,
Okay,
you
well,
promised
that's very
never to
good.
bring these into town.
Coconut tree,
Max, don't do this.
coconut tree.
You know what happened last time. This is your final warning.
Honey, it's nicer up where it's higher, up on the tree.
Why do you do this to me?
We're always dancing and also napping.
Coconut tree,
Coconut tree.
coconut tree.
A catchy tune always got you in high spirits.
All right, it was not unpleasant.
Alter Schwede.
Just a tiki torch vodka, but smaller and twice as expensive. Every tourist's favorite drink. Warning, alcohol is a depressant, especially this one.
So, Jump Soda.
Imported from the island of Waponiwu, this legendary beverage is consumed before, during, and after human sacrifices.
Okay. Dann haben wir dies alles durchgenommen. Was haben wir da noch? Tanzstunden.
Out of shape? Feeling lonely? Experience the island beat at Max's hula class. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Can you make sounds? Preferably by using an instrument? Then we'd love to work with you. Successful hires will be compensated with free food and drink. Note, free food and drink must be paid at the end of your shift. I will be honest, I would sooner have this picture on my desk than one of my offspring. That still does not mean I will take it from Max. Memories should stay where they belong. On the board. Surfing with Max and Jenkins. Those were the days. ¿Cómo estás, mi peñita en almíbar? I miss your smile every day. I miss other things too. When you come back, we will find the end of the Hawaiian rainbow together. Todo mi amor, tu amigo Rodrigo Esperanza. ¿Cómo estás? I miss your smile. I will never forget the night you showed me your When you come back, we will find the end of the Todo mi... Max, we should exhibit your paintings at Town Hall. We could split the profits, 70-30.
That doesn't sound fair.
You are right. That is not fair at all. 80-20.
Leave the painting where it is, Eliza.
Memories should stay where they belong. On the board. It amazes me how Max can go from 300 confirmed kills to painting happy little trees.
Okay. Gut, Joseph ist auch hier, das ist doch schön.
I know that voice. Buckingham? Is that you? Oh, man! Long time no see, huh?
Not goddamn long enough.
Oh, always such a joker.
Gut, Freunde, dann würde ich sagen, nächste Folge machen wir weiter. Jetzt wissen wir, wer die Wüstennatter ist, ne? Oder Wüstenratte, Wüstennatter, Ewi.
Ah, crap. I forgot my stupid notes.
Dann wissen wir zumindest, wo wir hingehen müssen. Mit ihm haben wir auch noch ein Gespräch. Hier haben wir zumindest immer schon das erste Kostüm. Wir haben einen Drink, der Todesstoß heißt. Wir haben ein Tonband mit der Spule. Das ist ganz cool.
I can't remember, but it's good.
Werden wir noch sehen, wie es weitergeht. Dann sage ich auf jeden Fall schon mal Danke fürs Zusehen. Hoffe, ihr seid beim nächsten Mal wieder mit dabei. Schaut rein. Tschüssi.